Another day goes by and we're ever closer to EOS. As you can see, there is only 3 days left of this Legends season. We're looking to extend our 80 triple streak today with this army. As you can see, we haven't done our hits yet for today. We need to secure a nice plus 320 so that we still have a chance of getting a 100 triple streak in Legends this season, as well as only failing 3 attacks the entire season. So let's get right into it. Okay, first base of the day, we have ourselves a double rage setup. And I'm normally quite confident with this style of base, so why would I not be confident for this one? Let's go right into the corner section as I normally do. Okay, Invis spell number 1. Hopefully she will go inward. If she goes to the mortar, that also works, but yeah, she goes inward. So we're looking absolutely fantastic at the moment. We'll come in around this side. Use the hook tower to our advantage, and all should be good. Maybe even we get the hook tower down with this spirit walk. Although I'm not 100% sure. No, not quite, I don't think. Good, one more in the spell, don't want to risk anything. And, oh. Yeah, I think I'm going to take it, right? Oh, no, the RC. Come on, RC, one more. Okay, beautiful. So, we'll go into the top side with the Root Riders. It's a bit unfortunate, I didn't see that mortar there. Just going to slightly lure out my Ice Golem. So probably that Ice Golem will just stay alive for a very long time. Which is fine, I guess, it's fine. So looking good at the moment, not really sure what to say apart from let's headhunt to that King. Overgrowth the Monolith, take off the damage from that Fire Spitter. A bit later into the attack, maybe we'll get the cookies moving at this point. Hopefully a bit of healing going. There we go. Triple Ice Golem CC, which should be fairly easy to deal with. Provided that my RC doesn't split up too much from my Root Riders and my King doesn't go off to the side of the base and fight useless stuff nobody really cares about. And that is what he's doing. And as you can see, we're in a bit of trouble here because of that. But I think honestly we're looking okay still. Pop the Queen ability. Use these super barbs, should be able to tank a little bit for my heroes and stuff. And yeah, although this rage tower is going to definitely hurt, I think we should be okay. We'll go like this, go with the Skelly spell like so. We've got a ton of stuff alive here. Gonna hold my my King ability until he runs in, and there we go. This is going to be a 3-star. So the RC may die. No, I mean this one's crushed. Even though I did have a couple of Root Riders go a little bit crazy, this is still crushed. All 4 heroes alive. Very happy with this one. Let's get into the next attack of the day. Next attack then, we have ourselves a double rage setup here. So what am I going to do for this one? I'm very scared of the Crusher Mortar, as you guys probably know. So I think I need to use my Overgrowth to kind of work around that annoying Fire Spitter. Sorry, the annoying Mortar. I'm going to go with my RC, I think, into here. Hopefully it's not baited. I doubt it's baited. Probably Monolith entry, like the side entry would be more baited than this entry here. But who knows, I guess. Use that, make sure the RC is going to continue to go inward, hopefully. Okay. Now, in an ideal world, I'd be able to get to the Monolith and trigger that Giga Bomb. But, oh my gosh, she trolled me a little bit there. It looks like I'm only going to be able to get the Mono down, which is fine. That is perfectly fine. We should still be good. We'll make sure to leave that Firecracker station to the very last building, so we just don't have to deal with it at all, which should be quite good. I'm not sure why there's Tesla here. I don't think that's a very good spot for Tesla, to be honest, but okay, fine. Let's go like this with the first Overgrowth spell. Perfect, exactly what I was looking for. Ice Golem like so. CC is coming out with the usual Furnace, which we can poison, no problem. I am slightly worried about that one little air defense there, which could potentially lure some unwanted attention from my Root Riders. Of course, I do want them to stay nice and compact and together. We'll let that trigger, perfect, and Overgrowth it again. Man, that mortar is so good. It's scary. Okay. Right, we've got the cookies moving there. This rage compartment is going to be very heavy, full on. So I'm going to try and push my king in so that he can help when that inevitably does trigger. Looks like I'm going to lose my warden, unfortunately, but not a lot I can do about that. Let's freeze now, king and queen ability. And yeah, I think we do have this one pretty comfortably. The Nado and the Minion Prince and the Ricochet Cannon are trying to stop this attack, but it's just not going to happen. I believe we do have all of the healers alive. And this is another 3-star, and as I said, hopefully the Fire Spitters should be the final thing on the base, so we just completely avoid the Firecrackers. Sorry, not Fire Spitters, Firecrackers. But to be honest, they're pretty useless anyways. So are the Royal Ghosts, but the cookies are very good. Anyways, let's get into the next attack of the day. Next attack then, we have ourselves a double rage setup, and this guy is very underleveled, so it should be pretty straightforward. Although, don't want to jinx myself, he does have the mortar at a fairly decent level. The biggest thing is that he does have the radius upgraded, or whatever it's called. And that is really good, because of course that's how you can snipe my warden and stuff, and it's happened before. I don't want to say it will happen again, and it looks like I'm getting fully baited into this entry here, which is perfectly fine. I'm not worried, I'm not panicking, we'll be fine, absolutely fine, unless the fox does decide to die. Yeah, fox died, fine, honestly, we're good. The important thing is to remain calm, no point in screaming and panicking and placing down all your troops, because that's going to make it even harder for you. And look at that, it looks like we lured the CC, which is great news for us. We'll lure that over to there and start the queen up. Use a couple Valk super barbs to get through that CC on the outside of the base, where it's not going to do any damage to me. And there we go. We should be pretty good to do that, like I said. I'm not sure how my healers have taken so much damage, but yeah, okay, I think we're getting baited with the healers. Just going to pop the warden ability. I'm not going to panic. We're all good over here. I just cannot lose that, because that would be very bad for me. Okay. Let's go with a Skelly spell into this area here. This time I'm going to have to go with the... Come on, king, queen, let's go. Let's move a little bit faster, please. Freeze up that thingy-majiggy. What's he called? The Minion Prince. Okay, go like this. RC has locked onto that. We'll go with the queen ability at this point. And I think we are looking good on this one. Nice Ice Golem freeze there. We'll get the mini P.E.K.K.A thing triggered. So that will help me through this rage tower. And we have the king ability yet to use. So yeah, I think we're looking good here. We'll just make sure to hold that king ability until it is very much useful. Looks like my RC is going to die because she is an idiot, of course. Put the king ability at this point to get through those Tesla. And yeah, this is a 3-star. But that was definitely close. Maybe, I don't know, maybe this would have been a little bit more tight if he wasn't so underleveled. But he did fully bait me, so, you know, whatever. Look, it's a 3-star. Let's get into the next attack of the day. Next space then, we have a Rage Poison setup. So, what am I going to do here? Behind the Fire Spitters, it's definitely going to be baited. So that's what I'm not going to do. I think I want to go into one of the corner sections. That looks good, all the firecrackers there. Going to be quite annoying. I think I'm going to go for this corner here. Hope that the RC does path inward and not kind of out to this air defense, build a heart section here. Although I could just use an Invis spell to redirect if need be. Okay, a bit unfortunate. She is going to go slightly the wrong way here, but I'll redirect now. And then she can go in and do what she needs to do in the base here. Not sure where she's going to go, so I'm just going to... Whoa, okay. Bit unfortunate there. We should be able to get that... Inferno Tower down. We got a ton of furnaces there, which can be very scary because I'm going to go right into this rage. So I'm going to wait for all of them to die to the poison. spell, because if all those fire mites are like raged up and stuff, it's just not going to be very fun for me at all. Hence why, as I said, I'm doing that. So first overgrowth in as we move into the base here. Looks like my queen ability is going to be forced. I'm just going to pop it, honestly. I see no reason to try and cling on to it. We'll get that giant in. Get the king. Oh, queen's going to go into the base, which is actually definitely going to help me out in this one. So yeah, we're looking great at the moment. Moving into this Giga Bomb, which could be a bit of a pain. King goes back to the outside of the base, which is great for me. Pop the RC ability, and we'll pop the healing tome at this point. And we'll go with our overgrowth like this. Perfect. Try and skelly spell some of this damage, although it looks like the mortar is going to try and ruin my plans. I'm keeping my eye on the warden's health, because he is, of course, the most important aspect of this base. Going to pop the king ability, just get through those Tesla on the outside of the base. Keep an eye on that minion prince, and we'll keep, we'll break low the ghost there into the base with the super barbs, and we'll get ready on a free spell. Probably onto that monolith, because I don't like monoliths. And there you go. This is, of course, another 3-star. So we're 4 for 4 so far. That should put us on a 84 triple streak. In case you guys didn't know, I am aiming for a 100 triple streak in Legends. I've never been able to do it, but if I perfect out the rest of the season, I can say I got 100 triple streak this season, and also, only 3 fails the entire season. But let's get into the next attack of the day. Next base then is a double Invis. It's only a single Invis. Why do I always say double Invis? I don't know, but level 1 Crusher Mortar. I'm getting quite lucky today with the bases, but I am quite lower in terms of trophies, so maybe that's to be expected. As usual, I'm looking at the position of the Town Hall. It's on this side of the base. I'm going to enter into the opposite side corner from the Town Hall. I hope that makes sense. And basically that's so that when the first overgrowth wears off, I can use the second overgrowth and jump in and snipe the Town Hall. So yeah, it looks like there's going to be some traps around this area, which is fine. If we lose the fox, again, okay, fine, whatever. Shouldn't be too big of a deal. Bit unfortunate, of course, that we went into the only baited corner in the entire base, but we should be good here. Go with an Invis spell, try and get this scatter shot down. Hopefully not take too much more damage, because don't want my RC to go down during the attack. Looks like I'm not going to be able to get that scatter down without risking my RC's life, so I'm not going to risk my RC's life, obviously. And I need to be careful here. Definitely need to be careful here of that scatter shot, making sure that the RC will not go into that section there. So let's go with our first overgrowth spell right away. Go with the overgrowth here and the everything. Kind of yapping at the minute because I'm a little bit worried here. Oh yeah, the RC looks like she may go the wrong way. Yes, okay. And I have forgotten a couple of bits. And please, Queen, please do not be an idiot and punch a wall. Thank you. Oh, the RC's taking some healers with her, which is not great. Let's pop the Warden ability, pop the Queen ability. Come on, Queen, I'm counting on you here. Oh boy, okay. Let's see here then. Let's get some super barbs in. I'm definitely panicking here, which is something you guys shouldn't do. I think I do have this one though, although it may come down to that final section. I need that Queen to stay alive, definitely. And, okay. Let's freeze here. Hopefully my Queen can get a little bit more value before she does just inevitably go down. Which is looking great. If she could get that the tower down, that would be great. And it looks like I have got this one. That was a bad attack. I did suspect that scatter would cause some issues. And it did. We lost the RC pretty early on. But a 3-star is a 3-star, as I like to say. And man, I mean, this could have been a lot closer if this guy was fully maxed. Dare I say I might have failed this if he was fully maxed, but we'll never know because he wasn't fully maxed. I think it was only the mortar, right, that wasn't maxed. Maybe those fire spitters aren't maxed level there. But look, we know Invis towers are the trickiest style of base for this army. Let's just hope we don't find another one, right? Okay, let's get into the next attack. Next attack of the day, we have ourselves double rage ring base, which should be just fine. So, oh, sorry, I'm sniffling. Some allergies going on here. Right, what am I going to do for this one? I think this monolith section is going to be baited, I'm not going to lie, so I'm not going to go into there. I think I'm going to try my luck at trying to get maybe this fire spitter down, entering into there, or I'm not sure yet, honestly. But we're going to spirit walk into here. Oh, sorry. No real reason why, it just like looks like this best spirit walk that we have available. Fox is doing a great job and not taking any damage, so well done, Fox. And actually, I think not getting the fire spitter down. Okay, never mind. The RC has other plans for me. I think maybe I could just recall here, honestly, and go with the queen up here. We do need to be very, very careful at the start of this attack because that Crusher Mortar raged up is going to be no joke. So, and I'm misclicking things. Okay, this one might get interesting. And I'm already saying that we're only like 5 seconds into the attack. Okay, oh boy. Here we go then. We do have the Invis spells, which should make my life significantly easier. So honestly, just go with our first one of those and pop the Warden ability because I'm so scared of the Mortar. You guys have no idea. So it has locked onto that Root Rider there, so it's not going to bounce on my Warden, which is good. It's been stunned at that point, which is also good. Let's just go with another Invis spell. Pop the RC ability here in hopes that I can snipe the Town Hall when the time comes. Pop the King ability, get through a load of defenses nice and quick, and okay, keep going with the stuff on the outside of the base. We have a freeze spell, we have a headhunter that we can use on the enemy minion print as we move into that section of the base. Pop the queen ability, no point in holding it. It looks like my healers are going to stay up, and it looks like this one is going to be a 3-star. Okay, what should we do here? We'll freeze, like, honestly, I think I'm just going to have to let my RC die. And we'll freeze this section of the base right here. And yeah, this is definitely a 3-star, but man. No, what am I even saying? That was fine. Just needed to be careful of that mortar. I'm telling you guys, the mortar is the most craziest destructive thing ever. I think I used 2 Invis spells to trigger that thing. And then it got stunned. I would have had to use my free spell if it didn't get stunned, because when it's raged, it can like 3-shot, 4-shot your Warden. You really do have to keep an eye on it as well, because sometimes you can't even see your Warden in the army. So you need to look at the army bar for his health. But we didn't have any issues with that one. Let's get into the next one. Second to last attack of the day then, we have ourselves a double rage setup with a heavy Town Hall compartment. Now normally, I enter into the Town Hall, as you guys know. On this style of base, I do the opposite, because that Town Hall entry is so tricky to work around, shall we say. So that's why I'm not going to go into there. But where am I going to go for? I normally try and get my RC into the monolith, but it's not looking like that's going to be possible here. Just going to go into this corner, see if I can hopefully get that expo down. Okay, or not. Maybe my RC has other plans. Looks like she may even trigger the cookies, which is not great. And the ghosts. Okay, that's fine. We will use the cookies to help out my RC a little bit, I guess. Oh, she's going inward. Okay, interesting play from the RC there. All of the cookies are dead, which is going to make my life a little bit harder, because of course the cookies are quite strong. But we get really nice spirit walk value actually in the end. I've got no idea if the cookies did actually help out. I think we can only start this attack with only using one ice golem and just save the other one. Maybe for that other ricochet cannon, which is on the opposite side of the base there. But let's begin the king and everything, and the headhunters. I'm just going to put all of them in, honestly. And we're going to go with our overgrowth like this. Perfect, beautiful, fantastic. We'll go with our first getting ahead of myself. No ice golems just yet. We need to worry about the root riders, it looks like. Lots of red bombs at the moment. And, oh yeah, okay, I'm going to put my ability here, because that's a lot of scary damage there. And let's see, what do I want to do here? I'm going to go like this. Oh no, that's a bad idea, wasn't it? Okay, well, that's the idea we've gone with. Let's pop the queen ability, hopefully get her to be a bit more useful. So I'm going to lose my RC. Or am I going to lose the RC? I don't know, she doesn't seem to want to go down. Yeah, we're going to lose the RC there. Okay, this is definitely going to get interesting, because that Town Hall is on 1 health. And I don't think anyone can get it apart from maybe my king ability. So hopefully the king ability can grab it for me, please, guys. Please don't die and everyone die and we lose the attack. Can someone maybe target? Okay, we got a Yeti there. We should be able to do that for me. And I'm kind of counting on the giant and the king and the queen to finish this one up for me. It's going to get a little bit close. Actually, you know what? Yeah, this is crushed. Let's just say it. This is crushed. Another triple. This one was fishy, of course, because my RC didn't stay with my root riders. But I'm not really sure what I could have done there to prevent that, because the path, I kind of wanted them to like go like this, like through these defenses here and then up into the town hall. But instead, only my RC went up, which definitely caused some issues. But 3-star nonetheless. Let's get into the final attack of the day. Final base, let's wrap this up for today. It looks like we have some kind of weird looking double poison setup. So, where am I going to spirit walk on this one? I'm going to spirit walk where I don't think the guy would want me to spirit walk. And to be honest, this base is pretty well designed. It looks like this guy's from one hive. Okay, fine. Let's go into this ricochet cannon, I think. I don't know if this is going to be baited. I doubt it, I think. I think probably most of the bait's going to be around these fire spitters, because like drag attackers are going to see those fire spitters and they'll be like, oh, fire spitters, I need to take those down, right? But honestly, I'm fine with not getting the fire spitters down. What is she doing? Okay, fine. You know what? This is actually really good. We can get the poison tower down. We need to get a little bit more of the defenses. No, not that. Yes, that. Well done. Okay, are we going to be able to get this down without risking my fox? I think we are. Beautiful stuff. Okay, so let's poison that. Lure the CC over there. Although there are firecrackers over there, which is probably a dumb idea to lure it over there. But fine, whatever. Let's go with some of these guys into there. And let's go with this. Okay, looking good, I think. Okay, let's see. What do we want to do here? I'm going to go with a double headhunter onto the enemy king there. Go ahead, overgrowth the town hall as always. Skelly spell, maybe this area, please. Retarget, mister. Okay, I'm just going to Oh, okay, it did retarget, my fault. I'll use the RC ability at this point. Oh, lots of damage on the king. Let's pop the king ability. Wow, that was a lot of traps. Okay. Now, we're going to use the ward ability at this point because we're getting quite low on health. And I don't want to lose any more stuff. I'm going to go with our second overgrowth like this. Okay, fantastic, wonderful, great. This is definitely a 3-star. Pop the queen ability because there is no point in holding it. And that's my new favourite catchphrase. Pop the queen ability because there's no point in holding it. And as you can see, this is another 3-star. Yet another perfect day. I didn't even have to stress whatsoever. I did 0 warm-up attacks for this video. I just hop on most days and just do these attacks, and I always triple. You guys need to check out this army. Please just go into FCs. 5, 10 FCs, 1 Legends Day, 2 Legends Days, 3 Legends Days. You will get so much better with this army. There are definitely tricky styles of bases, which is why you guys can use my channel as a way to counter these bases, because I do have the timestamps in the description, which allow you guys to see what bases I attacked in the video, so you can see the solutions for yourself. But as you can see, this was a 3-star. Now that is all of our hits done. So let's get into the recap for today. Alright then, that was all my hits for the day. We're currently at 6,067 trophies, which isn't even ranked, even though we've only taken 4 defenses so far. But we have got some defenses today. We've got those 2 misses there from Law FLX and Saurav. So fine, whatever. Plus 18 today at guaranteed. And yesterday we get plus 9. But it's not looking good for me this season at all. I need some kind of like plus 100 day, which boosts me into the top 100, and then I can just sustain it for the rest of the season. But it's not looking likely. Supercell do not like to reward people who do good offense. They like to reward literally the average Joe who has been pushing for their first season. They get rank 10 in the world. But that is all from me today. I hope to see you guys tomorrow, probably with more Legends hits, although I never really know what I'm going to do tomorrow. Kind of go with the flow a little bit. But thank you guys for watching. I don't know if I already said that. I'll see you later. Goodbye.